We're shifting the workflow's grand design, leaving old school limits far behind. Forge deeper human connection, a synergy of new direction.
Let's build something brilliant together.
The Marblism Partner Network.
Hook. Your renewal window opens. And crickets. No response. No signed amendment. And revenue that should be predictable slips away. If that sounds familiar, today's episode is for you. We'll show a practical, repeatable pipeline that turns quiet renewal windows into booked conversations, clean proposals, and higher lifetime value without adding founder hours. Welcome to Marblism Partner Network. I'm Dr. Eric Fishon. In this episode, we break down a full renewal pipeline using Marblism agents, what each agent does, who should use the system, a step-by-step workflow, and exactly how partners can frame this with clients. Expect one end-to-end example you can start testing this week. Section 1. The problem. Renewals fail for 3 clear reasons: timing, visibility, and awkward conversations. Timing means reminders or offers go out too late or too early. Visibility means you don't know which accounts are at risk or ready to expand. And awkward conversations happen when pricing or scope changes come as surprises. These gaps cost predictable revenue and make growth unpredictable. Totally. I see this all the time. A client is eligible for a tiered upsell, but nobody reaches out until the last week of the contract. That creates a rushed negotiation or a missed renewal. The key is catching signals early. Usage spikes, a drop in service tickets, fewer support requests, and treating those as triggers, not guesses. Section 2. Who's part of the pipeline and what they do. Quick rolls. Stan handles signaling and outreach, prospect scoring, and personalized sequences. Eva, our executive assistant agent, owns scheduling, meeting prep, and follow-up. Linda drafts plain language contract amendments and confirms legal points. Penny and Sonny create the content assets and social proof that support an offer. And Rachel captures inbound calls and confirms bookings. Today, our panel will highlight Stan's outreach logic and Linda's legal guardrails, so partners can present this confidently. Who is this for, and what does success look like? This playbook suits founders, agencies, and consultants with recurring revenue, SaaS, retainer-based services, membership programs, even recurring product subscriptions. Success metrics: a measurable lift in retention rate, a shorter average time to renew, and higher ARPU from targeted upsells. Even small percentage improvements here compound fast. Best use cases are straightforward. Renewal reminders timed to usage signals. Targeted upsell campaigns for accounts showing expansion potential, win-back sequences for churned customers, simple pricing updates that require a brief amendment, and contract clarifications for any scope changes. I'll add that each sequence should include short personalization checkpoints, 1 or 2 lines that prove the outreach isn't blanket spam. Now, the workflow walkthrough. One real scenario from signal to signature. Imagine a consulting client whose monthly usage of strategic hours increased 30% in the last quarter. Step 1. Stan detects that signal and flags the account as expansion opportunity. He generates a personalized outreach sequence that references the usage spike and proposes a short discovery call. Step 2. Eva, the assistant, schedules the call, shares a 2-line agenda, and preps the client and the consultant with a 1-page meeting brief. On the outreach side, I keep the first message low friction, 1 acknowledgement of the observed change, 1 clear benefit statement, and a single CTA to book 15 minutes. If there's no reply, the sequence includes a value reminder and a link to content that explains the proposed upgrade. That content ideally comes from Penny or Sonny, short case studies or client quotes that make the decision easier. Step 3. The discovery call. Eva sends a 1-paragraph meeting summary and a checklist of decision points. If the client agrees to move forward, Stan triggers a formal proposal and asks Linda to draft a short amendment or plain language contract to reflect the new scope and updated pricing. On the legal side, I focus on clarity and speed. Draft a short amendment that states the change in scope, the new fees, effective dates, and a clear acceptance step. No dense paragraphs. use bullet points, and a one-sentence summary at the top. Also include a configurable review step. For high-value accounts, require a partner sign-off before sending. That keeps automation from outrunning judgment. Step 4. The close. The amendment is sent with a friendly note, a one-click acceptance link, and a short FAQ addressing common concerns, billing, pause options, and support changes. Rachel can capture any calls triggered by that email and confirm the signature, so nothing falls through the cracks. What makes this valuable? It saves time, creates predictable revenue, and converts signals into conversations instead of hoping clients remember to renew. But a common mistake is over-automation, sending templated legalese or skipping personalization. The mitigation: short human checkpoints, configurable cadence windows, and a required review for high-value accounts. Treat the agent as a first drafter and systematized assistant, not a final approver. Another legal caution: watch your timing. Sending an amendment outside the client's budgeting cycle or too close to a renewal date can backfire. Use configurable windows and a confirmation step where a human, or Eva the assistant, verifies the trigger before contract generation. That reduces errors from imperfect data sources. Affiliate bridge and partner language. When you recommend this playbook, frame it as a specific solution to a clear problem. Sample referral script. We use Marblism to automate renewal signals into quick discovery calls, plain language amendments, and supporting content, so you spend less time chasing renewals and more time delivering value. That line explains the benefit, the toolset, and the outcome in plain terms. If this episode helped, subscribe to Marblism Partner Network for more playbooks you can use with clients. Check the show notes for the partner link to explore Marblism and get access to a sample renewal template, an outreach sequence, and a one-page contract amendment you can adapt. Closing takeaway: a small, coordinated system that detects signals, personalizes outreach, schedules smartly, and uses plain language legal steps turns renewals from risky guesses into predictable growth. Next episode, we'll walk through a content-driven win-back campaign, how Penny and Sonny combine long-form assets and social proof to bring churned customers back. Thanks for listening to Marblism Partner Network. Marblism, where your AI agents do the office work so you can do the customer work. Subscribe and check the show notes for our partner link.
The Marblism Partner Network. We're shifting the workflow's grand design.